Class, good evening, the Form 5 class. Okay, hari ini kita akan mulakan bab yang baru, bab 6, kecerunan dan luas di bawah graf. You will learn gradient, kecerunan and area, luas area under the graph. Okay, so dalam bab ini, kamu akan belajar dua topik penting. One is jarak masa graf. Okay, we say distance time graph. Another one, laju masa graph. We tell speed time graph. So ini adalah dua jenis graph yang selalu keluar dalam SPM. Only these two types of graphs. So teacher repeat back. The first one, jarak masa. When teacher say jarak masa, you must check your unit. Jarak kilometer, masa jam. So remember the partner. Kalau jarak unitnya kilometer, masa unitnya mesti jam. Some student they miss to understand this, then they might make mistake. Are you all clear class? Kilometer, jam. Baru itu satu pasang. If they give the distance meter, then the time must be second, saat. Meter, saat. Kilometer, jam. That must be the partner. Do you understand class? So ini adalah graf jarak masa. Lagi satu graf adalah graf laju masa. Speed time graph. If you see the speed unit class, ms negative 1. ms power negative 1 meter per second. Meter per saat. So masa the partner will be s. So remember the partner. Kalau meter, it's always saat together. So laju masa. Yang ni jarak masa. So this is the two important graph that you need to know. Next one. We are going to learn few formulas for this. Okay, kalau soalan jarak masa keluar, graf jarak masa keluar, ini adalah soalan yang diminta ataupun formula yang selalu keluar dalam ujian. So if you see the first formula class, laju, the speed equal distance over time. Laju sama dengan jarak bahagi masa. So that is your first formula. I know all of you all know this formula, right? Even in science also you have used this formula. So laju equal jarak bahagi masa. If they ask you laju. Kalau mereka tanya laju, the speed, the formula is jarak bahagi masa. Next question, if they ask you purata laju. In English, we say average speed. Purata laju, average speed. Also the same formula. Jumlah jarak bahagi jumlah masa. Total distance divide by total time. It all depend to the question. Yang ni kita belum masuk soalan lagi. Yang ini adalah pengenalan sahaja. If you already understand the introduction, baru kamu boleh jawab soalan. Faham kelas? So you have to know the first one here is laju formula, jarak bahagi masa. Kalau soalan minta purata laju, purata laju is always for the total. Purata laju means jumlah jarak bahagi jumlah masa. Total distance divide by total time. Clear class? So you have to know these two formula for this graph, jarak masa graph. Tapi apa yang cikgu terangkan awal tadi, kilometer pasangan jam, meter pasangan saat. Kalau soalan mereka bagi kilometer, tapi masa mereka bagi saat, you have to change the saat to jam. Are you all clear? You have to know that. Ataupun kalau meter, jam, the meter tu kamu boleh tukar kilometer. It's up to you, but remember the partner, kilometer jam, meter saat is the partner. Now we go to the next graph, laju masa graph, speed time graph. Okay, speed time graph. Okay, apa formula yang selalu keluar? The first one is kadar perubahan laju. Ini soalan selalu keluar. Kalau ada laju masa graf, soalan ni selalu keluar. Kadar perubahan laju. In English, we say rate of change of speed. This is in English, this is in Malay. Kadar perubahan laju. Bila soalan minta kadar perubahan laju, the formula you have to do kecerunan, gradient. In Malay, kecerunan, in English, gradient. You must do gradient. Topik kecerunan, kamu sudah pun belajar dalam tingkatan 4. Form 4 you already study. Remember the straight line topic, you learn about gradient, kecerunan. Nanti cikgu akan terangkan untuk contoh soalan. So remember, kalau soalan minta kadar perubahan laju, you must do gradient, kecerunan. Remember form 4 you learn kecerunan, the M formula. That one. Okay, lagi satu soalan yang selalu keluar untuk graf laju masa ialah jarak. Because this graph is laju masa graph, speed time graph. So in this speed time graph, mereka akan tanya jarak. They will ask you to find distance. Nampak tak beza kelas? Ini graf jarak masa. Ini graf laju masa. Only these two type of graph comes out in exam. So kalau graf laju masa, they will ask you jarak, distance. If they ask you jarak, very easy. You must do area, luas. You must do luas for that shape. Yang ni tak ada formula specific, nothing specific here. Very easy. Like contohnya, graf laju masa. This is your graph. If you see your graph, naik, then mendatar, kemudian turun. This is your shape. Kalau dalam soalan ini mereka tanya jarak, they ask you to find distance, you have to do area, luas. Which area must you do? This shape area. That's all. So what shape is this? You don't know. So you can divide the line or you can divide the parts. Ini satu bentuk A, ini lagi satu bentuk B, and this one lagi satu bentuk C. So A, B, C. So you can do the shape. This what is shape class? Apa bentuk ini? What shape is this? It's a trapezium. So you do trapezium area. Next one, this part. This one is a rectangle. Do rectangle area. Segi 4 tepat. Luas. And this one is triangle. You do the segi 3 luas formula. So, bila soalan minta jarak untuk graf laju masa, you have to do area. How to do area? You do the area for the whole shape. Terpulang kepada soalan. Kalau soalan tanya jumlah jarak, you do the jumlah area. You do the jumlah luas. If they only ask you jarak for the first part, you do the area for the first part. This is just introduction class. Later teacher will show you the example. You will understand better. Did you get that? So kalau soalan minta jarak, you have to do luas, area. Okay, what is area? You all know. Since primary school, you all learn luas. Okay, tadi cikgu tunjukkan yang ini. Bentuk ni adalah trapezium. Can you see? How you know that one is a trapezium? Kerana trapezium ada 2 garis selari. That's what we call trapezium. You know, 2 parallel line. Nampak tak? Ini satu garis, yang ni satu garis selari. Kalau ada 2 garis selari dan ada satu tinggi, you know, like one flat. So itu adalah bentuk trapezium. So what is the luas formula for trapezium? Sebab yang ni pengenalan. So cikgu bagi tahu semua pengenalan. Apa formula luas untuk bentuk trapezium? Okay, teacher write here. Okay, for trapezium, because this is just the introduction. Untuk trapezium, the area formula for this is 1/2 times A plus B times height. Ataupun tinggi. 1/2 kali A tambah B. A tambah B is the 2 parallel line. Ingat kelas, ini bukan formula tingkatan 5. Formula trapezium kamu sudah pun belajar sebelum ini. Tingkatan 1, 2, 3 kamu sudah belajar. Yang ini adalah ulangan sahaja. So when they say trapezium, what is the area formula? 1/2 times A plus B. What is the A plus B? The dua garis selari tadi cikgu bagi tahu kan? The two parallel line, the length you have to plus. So A plus B times tinggi. Mana tinggi? Yang mendatar tu adalah tinggi. The flat one is tinggi. Don't take the slanted one. Bukan garisan condong. Okay, garisan lurus. So this is tinggi. So if you do this calculation, you will get area for trapezium. Luas untuk trapezium. Faham kelas? Okay, luas trapezium sudah. Kalau kamu tak tahu formula ini, pastikan kamu hafal luas trapezium. So this is trapezium area formula. Okay, yang kedua adalah B. B all of you all know rectangle. Isn't it? Segi empat tepat. Apa formula luas untuk segi empat tepat? Panjang kali lebar. Okay, for the rectangle or for the square, the formula is panjang kali lebar. Everyone knows this one. Primary school you learn panjang kali lebar. So you get the B area, the second one. Itu formula yang senang. Yang ketiga adalah segitiga. Okay, apa formula untuk segitiga? What is the area for triangle? Very easy. 1/2 times tapak kali tinggi. In English, 1/2 times base times height. Yang ni cikgu tunjuk dalam bahasa Melayu lah. 1/2 kali tapak kali tinggi. So if you see this triangle class, kamu nak cari luas segitiga, 1/2 kali tapak. Tapak mana? Yang ini. Ini adalah tapak, the base. And tinggi is the standing one, is the tinggi. So 1/2 kali tapak kali tinggi, you get the answer for triangle area. Faham kelas? So in formula trapezium, formula segi empat, formula segitiga, you have to know when you want to do jarak. So bila mereka tanya jumlah jarak, you do the total area. So you do the luas, you do the area. Finish. So that's all for this chapter. This is just introduction. So apa yang perlu kamu tahu dalam bab ini, dua jenis graf yang selalu keluar, terutamanya dalam kertas 2 SPM 6 markah. Do you understand? Definitely will come in paper 2 6 marks. Either jarak masa graf will come out, okay, distance time graph, or laju masa graph will come out, speed time graph. So make sure you go through this formula, understand it. When it come in exam, easy to answer. Kelas, yang ini adalah soalan contoh 5 daripada buku teks. Okay, this is from example 5 from your textbook. Okay, contoh 5. Okay, apa graf ini? What graph is this? Jarak masa graph. It is a distance time graph. Okay, cikgu sudah pun pendekkan ataupun ringkaskan soalan. First you check jarak masa. Unit kilometer, unit jam. Okay, pasangan betul. The partner is correct. So no any changes. Soalan A, laju. They ask for the speed. Laju 1 jam pertama. When they say laju, 1 jam pertama is the first 1 hour. First is the jam, right? First 1 hour is this part. This is the first 1 hour. Nampak? Laju 1 jam pertama. So soalan minta laju. Apa formula yang cikgu ajar tadi? Laju sama dengan jarak bahagi masa. Speed equal distance over time. So now they ask you to find the speed. So equal jarak. Berapa jarak untuk 1 jam pertama? How much is the distance? Look at the graph, 80. Don't put just 80. put 80 kilometer. Over. Masa. 1 jam pertama. So you put 1 jam. So when you divide class, bila kamu bahagi, berapa kamu dapat? You get answer 80 kilometer stroke jam. Correct. Okay. Because up kilometer, down jump. So 80 kilometer stroke jump. Ini pun betul. Or you can write 80 kilometer J power negative 1 per jam. Also correct. Any one also you can put. Tapi unit mesti ada. Kalau unit tak ada, salah. Are you all clear? So when they say laju, speed. Distance over time. So the first 1 hour only, right? So the distance is 80. Masa is the time. Time is 1 hour, 1 jam. So then when you get the answer, up kilometer, down jam means kilometer, stroke jam. Dua-dua pun betul. Now we go to the B question. Soalan B minta tempoh masa. Tempoh masa means how long bus berehat. How long does the bus rest? How long? This question is a very easy question. No need to remember any formula. Soalan yang sangat senang. When they say tempoh masa bus berehat. Bus berehat means rest, right? Anything that is flat. Itu adalah berehat. Anything in the graph that they show flat, that is considered as resting. That means the bus stop. The bus rest. So berapa lama tempoh masa? You see, look properly. Here is 1 and here. If you see your graph properly, they didn't give you a number, but the number will be 1.5, isn't it? Because 1 here, 2 here. So the center will be 1.5. Don't put 2. Look at the line properly. 1.5. So, berapa lama bus itu berehat? How long does the bus stop? Very easy calculation. What is supposed to do? Minus, right? So, here 1.5, here is 1. So, 1.5 minus 1. 1.5 tolak 1, kamu dapat 0.5 jam. You get 0.5 hours. Don't change to minute. Kalau mereka tanya tukar minute, then you change. Because this is a graph. What graph is this? Distance time graph. So kilometer jam. So leave it in jam. 0.5 jam. So itu adalah tempoh masa bus berehat. Now C. Laju kembali. Again they ask you laju, the speed. But kembali station P. Yang ini pergi. You see the graph like this, right? Pergi, berehat, balik. Can you see anak kelas? Pergi, bertolak lah, pergi. The flat one is berehat ataupun berhenti. Kemudian balik. So sekarang mereka tanya laju kembali. Kembali is what? Balik. Station P. So yang ini adalah kembali. So they ask the speed for that. So when they ask the speed for that, what is the speed formula? Jarak bahagi masa. So again the same formula, jarak. Berapa jarak? Still the same, 80 kilometer bahagi masa. Okay, berapa masa yang kembali? Bus itu kembali. If you see very clearly class, laju means speed equal distance divided by time. Distance, you know, it's 80 kilometer. Now you want to do masa, right? Masa is the time. Now you only must see this section time. Here is 3, here is 1.5. So what you supposed to do? 3 tolak 1.5 baru kamu dapat masa. So when you divide, this one is 80. Divide by 3 minus 1.5. What do you get? You get 1.5. So press calculator. 80 divided by 1.5. You get 53.33. Got in point form like 333 like that. But just after 0.2 number enough. Kilometer stroke jam. Or you want to put kilometer J negative 1 also can. But another very important, mesti ada negative. Okay, kenapa mesti ada negatif? Because yang ini kembali, berpatah balik. You come back, so better to put negative. So you just remember, sometimes you see the textbook there, they put 0 minus 80. You can follow that also, but teachers making it easier. Jarak 80, so you put 80. Divide by massa. The last line is this part, right? So when we talk about this part, here is 1.5, here is 3. So the massa kamu tolak, 3 tolak 1.5, you get 1.5. When you divide, you get 53.33. But why teacher put a negative here? Sebab berpatah balik ataupun kembali. So that's why when going up is positive, coming back down is negative. And then check your unit, kilometer stroke jam. Soalan D, purata laju keseluruhan. Okay, this is your final question. Purata laju means average speed. Tadi cikgu sudah ajar formula. Purata laju is average speed. Keseluruhan. Keseluruhan means for the whole travelling, for the whole journey. So purata laju keseluruhan. So apa formula cikgu ajar untuk purata laju? Still the same jarak bahagi masa, but purata laju is jumlah jarak bahagi jumlah masa. Okay, berapa jumlah jarak? Pergi 80, berpatah balik 80. So berapa jumlah jarak? 160 km. Over 160 km. Bukan pergi 80, balik 80, 160 km. Kemudian bahagi masa. How much is the total time? 3 jam. Don't tell 6 jam because pergi balik all that is 3 jam. So 3 teacher put jam. So when you divide 160 divide by 3, you get 53.33. After 0.2 number enough. Apa unit untuk jawapan ini? Kilometer stroke jam. Finish. So ini adalah soalan purata laju. Remember class, for jarak masa graph ataupun distance time graph, this is the question will always come out in exam. Laju, jarak bahagi masa. Tempoh masa, how long. Laju, jarak bahagi masa. Purata laju, average speed, total distance, divide by total time. So these are the formula that you need to know. Very simple and direct type of question. Class, now we go to the next example. Contoh 10. Apa graf ini class? Laju masa graf. Speed time graph. Soalan pertama, jarak. Distance. The question is jarak sebelum laju maksimum. This is laju, right? Maximum is the highest. Okay, itu adalah maximum. Okay. Now, first question dia jarak. Apa cikgu ajar tadi dalam pengenalan? Cikgu kata, kalau laju masa graph is a speed time graph, they ask you jarak, you must do the area. You have to do luas. When the speed time graph comes out, they ask you the distance, you do area. Very easy. Tadi kita sudah pun belajar. So now this question jarak sebelum laju maksimum. Laju maksimum means the top is 8, right? So they say jarak sebelum means the beginning. So you have to do area for this part. That means this line lah. So this line, this is the beginning line, right? So bila mereka tanya jarak, you do luas. So you do the luas for the first part. Apa bentuk tu? Segitiga. So triangle, teacher show here. What is the area for triangle? 1/2 times base times height. 1/2 kali tapak kali tinggi. Okay, so 1/2 kali tapak. Base, how much is the tapak? 4. Kali tinggi adalah berapa? 8. So you can press calculator or you can do cutting. Kamu dapat 16. So the first answer for the jarak sebelum laju maksimum 16. Tapi apa unitnya? This one is meter per saat, this one is saat. So, apa unit untuk jarak? Meter, because you can see the meter here. Bukan kilometer. If you put kilometer, 0. Faham kelas? Because here I've got meter, right? So, jarak must be 16 meter. Clear? Next question. Again, jarak. Luas. You have to do luas, right? Area, jarak. 5 saat terakhir. The last 5 seconds. That means you must do area for the last part. That is 5 saat terakhir. How teacher know 5 saat terakhir? Here is 15. Here is 20. So consider this last 5 seconds, right? So you have to do area for this part. Again, segi 3. The triangle is like this. 1/2 times base times height. 1/2 kali tapak kali tinggi. Tapak berapa? 5. Kali tinggi berapa? The tinggi you can see in the graph here, 6. You can do cutting also, kamu dapat 15. So when you do the jarak, apa unitnya? 15 meter. So must have meter, must have meter. Every time when you do jarak, must put the unit, must do luas. Because this is laju masa graph, no jarak. So you do the area. Just now the front part area, now the B1 is the last part area. Finish. Now the C question, they ask you jumlah jarak keseluruhan, the whole distance. Jumlah jarak. I told already, when they ask you jarak, you do luas. So when they say jumlah jarak, you have to do full area. Front part you get ready 16. The last part you get 15. Sekarang yang mana kamu perlu cari? These 2 part you have to find. So if you see here got 2 part. One is this one, rectangle. Another one is trapezium. So ada 2 bahagian. Then lastly you plus everything. So now first teacher do rectangle. Okay, teacher draw rectangle here. Okay, easy to follow the picture shape here lah. Rectangle. Okay. Apa formula untuk segi 4? Luas segi 4. Panjang kali lebar. P times L. Panjang kali lebar. Length times breadth. So, panjang berapa? 8 8 minus 4, what do you get? The panjang adalah 4. Kali lebar, the side one. Berapa? 8. You get 32 meter. So, this rectangle area, you get 32 meter. First part 16, last part 15, rectangle area 32. Now you must do trapezium area. Apa cikgu ajar untuk formula trapezium? What teacher taught you for trapezium? Very easy. What teacher taught just now? Okay, I draw it here, trapezium. We follow this shape lah. Okay, this shape. Okay, what is the formula for trapezium? 1/2 times A plus B times height. Tinggi. So 1/2 times A plus B. A plus B apa cikgu ajar tadi? Selari. So A plus B. So the A is how much? 8 plus B is how much? 6. Remember A plus B must be the parallel line. Times by tinggi. What teacher say tinggi just now? The flat one. So berapa tinggi? 8 to 15 berapa tinggi? 7. So you can press everything in calculator, or you want to cut also can. So when you solve that, you get 49. Kamu dapat 49 meter. Yes or no? 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 and 2 you cut is 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. So 49 meter. So bila soalan minta jumlah jarak, you do the whole area. So this area finish 16. So cikgu tulis dengan pen biru. This is 16. The eighth question you find out. B jarak 5 saat terakhir. The last 5 seconds you get 15. So teacher put here 15. Finish. And then you do for rectangle area, right? You get 32. So here is 32. And lastly you did for trapezium. You get 49. So this is 49. So bila soalan minta jumlah jarak, you have to plus all this. So bila kamu tambah semua, berapa kamu dapat? 16 plus 32 plus 49 plus 15. How much do you get? 112 meter. So the answer 112 meter. Finish. So jumlah jarak sudah 112 meter. Now we go for the last final question D. Laju purata. In English is average speed. Keseluruhan means the whole average speed. What is the average speed formula? Jumlah jarak bahagi jumlah masa. Just now you find ready jumlah jarak. Remember, every question is related. Kamu tak boleh kata, oh A saya tak nak buat, saya tak tahu, saya nak cuba B. Or B saya tak tahu, saya nak cuba C. Cannot. You must do A, then B, then C. It's all connected. So soalan di laju purata, jumlah jarak bahagi jumlah masa. So total distance divide by total time. Total distance kan tadi soalan C kamu sudah cari. 112 meter over total time. How much is the total time? You get 20 seconds. So sekarang kamu bahagi, kamu dapat 5.6 M stroke S pun boleh, or M as -1, power -1 also can. So 4 questions we have completed. Cikgu tunjuk sekali lagi, jarak sebelum laju maksimum, you get this 16 meter. Finish. Jarak 5 saat terakhir, you get 15 meter. Finish. Jumlah jarak keseluruhan, the whole area, you get 112 meter. Finish. Laju purata average speed, total distance 112 divide by total time 20 second, you get 5.6. So 4 soalan ni kita telah siap. This is SPM question. But SPM question will be more tricky. Tapi ini adalah basic. This is the basic question that will come.